The yes.
All right. We are live, everyone. Jesus is king.
With the soldiers, Ultra Beam out solar. When I get to heaven's gate, I ain't gotta be
do a little bit of an intro
Keep
here, everyone.
Perfect composure. When I scream at the chauffeur, I ain't mean, I'm just focused.
Happy Friday night, groovers.
Put a lean out
Welcome,
slower.
everyone.
Got us clean out of soda.
Oh my
Before
God.
the blood people judge, they did the same thing to Noah.
Just let some people get here.
Wanted Yandi. The
Let
Jesus
him build
Christ
up.
did the laundry. They
Oh
say
my
the weak
God.
start on Monday, but the strong start on Sunday. Won't be in bondage to any man. John 8:33. We the descendants of Abraham.
Oh, we got one. We got one. Here we go.
We only need one.
That's it.
He say the rich like me.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Oh, we got two now.
Look out. We've got a party now.
Hey, Emily's here. What the fuck? Just doing with the settings. Hallelujah.
Hey, Emily.
All right. How you doing, Emily?
Emily said she was going to join us over her morning coffee.
Oh, fantastic. Good morning where she is. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
That's an abrupt ending.
And we
if
made
you
it.
guys only knew what we've been through to be here now. That's
My
better.
God.
That's a more mellow Friday night light. It's been a trial, but we got here. Hey, Finn, before we kick off with tonight's show, when we were backstage and about to go live, you were playing REM. It's the end of the world as we know it. And you know the lyrics too. I just wanted a bit of street cred by kicking off and showing you one of my most favourite possessions.
Positions? Oh, Lenny! Leonard Bruce, how to talk dirty and influence people. Fuck yes.
It's one of my favourite possessions. What a legend. And I'll grab your address and send you this because it's really hard to get, but it's a really good read.
I will read it. I love Lenny Bruce.
Yep.
He's a legend. I remember
He's not afraid.
He is not afraid. I remember listening to him break down. You can actually get the full lectures. I can't remember which uni he was at. He was at some uni, and he broke down all of the times he was getting arrested, what for, and then like the full court hearing. So when they took him to court for his comedy act, he like broke down everything that they were trying to charge him for, the language he was using, all that kind of shit. And he turned this comedy show that was going for like an hour. And it was literally just him explaining the court. You've probably heard it. But it was just him explaining what was happening at court. And he turned it into a comedy set for an hour. And people were just pissing themselves listening to him getting taken into court. I mean, legendary. Absolutely legendary.
Oh, totally. And when I started doing stand-up comedy, the one bit of advice, well, there was a lot of advice that I took from his book, but the one bit that really stuck with me was you can do the exact same routine in the exact same room 2 nights in a row, and one night you can have the entire room in stitches, and the next night you can fucking die on stage. Yeah. And he said, you know, that's just the way it is, so don't ever let that stop you. It's just the way it is. Lenny was great. You're going to love. I don't know if you've had much of a chat with Emily yet, Finn, but you're going to absolutely love her. She's a great, great, great girl.
Is she, you said morning tea, so I'd assume America?
Yeah, she is. Well, why don't you have a little chat with Emily and get to know her?
Em, send us your location. Where you at? What part of the world?
I know Emily very well, and she's very cool.
Yeah?
She's very cool. She actually burst her YouTube panel cherry on my channel.
Oh, wow. There you go.
I know. It's very excitement. Hey, I can give you a thumbs up, Finn.
Can you? Hell yeah. Thumbs up, everyone. All 4 of you is watching.
Hey, I'm one of those 4.
No, sorry, we got to overlap. Congratulations. You made 1,000. 1,000 subscribers, Tori. Everyone,
Thank you.
round of applause.
Yay!
Round of
Yay!
applause for Tori.
The crowd goes wild. Yeah!
You did it. How
It's
good
very
it feel?
exciting.
Yeah?
It feels great because it was my goal last year to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I started doing the live scam baiting, and I was getting about 30 people watching a night, and there was all this momentum, and then this prick came along and struck my channel, so I had to accept that it wasn't going to happen last year, so I set it for this year by the end of the year. I thought just be gentle with yourself because I lost my momentum. And yeah, it's very exciting. I don't know why. It just feels like I'm a little bit more grown up on YouTube now. But it's taken me 3 and a bit years, but not of doing lots and lots of videos and regular stuff. Like I haven't really focused on my channel as much as you need to. But I've certainly done a lot of hard work, even though it took me 3 and a bit years. It was a lot of hard work to get to this mark. So pretty exciting.
And Vegemite tried to take you down as well, but looks like
it wasn't actually
victorious.
No, it wasn't actually Vegemite. I played a Vegemite commercial, but it was on a different guy's channel, and he struck me, and I argued that he didn't own the rights to the commercial. But to challenge it, and now I wish I had, because if you challenge it, apparently it only takes like 10 days, but you do have to give them all of your information. And I was just like, I don't want this jerk to know where I am and all the rest of it, even though Mel and I tracked him down. Mel went on a bit of an investigation and even found his Facebook page.
Wow.
But it put me off. I didn't want to do it. And also, I mean, it is technically, they say, it's commencing legal proceedings. And I thought, this guy's so angry because he was really nasty. I thought he's so angry. He's the sort of guy that would have $50,000 in a separate bank account just in case he had to sue someone, and he'd use me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, wow. I just sat it out.
What's the name of the Vegemite ad? I'll look it up, see if we can play it.
Don't, he'll strike your channel.
Bring it, mate. Bring it.
Hey, Scout Inquirer, welcome, gorgeous.
Welcome. Yeah.
Scout Inquirer, cruising on in.
So we didn't have too much of a plan for tonight.
And that's the way we like it. It's Friday Night Live. Yeah, what we do is we chat about some things that have been in the news in the last week or two. I've come up with a little bit of a game for us to play at the end, which will be hilarious because Finn and I aren't huge on pop culture, so I've got a little game to play, but also it's going to be a bit of a reaction. I'm really keen to see Finn's reactions.
I have no idea what this game is, everyone, so this will be as new for me as it is for you. Should be a good
now,
one.
Now, do you want to kick off the show with your story about George W. Bush, my favourite walking punchline? Have you got some news on him?
News, everyone. George Bush is back on the scene. He's got
Guess
a new
who's
book
back?
coming out.
Bush is back.
Fucking hell, this fucking warlord motherfucker. He is now releasing a book along, you gotta love this story, you're gonna fucking love this, okay? Along with his paintings of, what's it called? Where people cross the border?
Illegal immigrants. Refugees.
He paints refugees crossing the border. And veterans. So, you know, he's really caring. After taking him to war for 20 years, he feels a little bit bad. So now he's doing a book tour, kind of reinvigorate himself, you know, paint himself in a good light. So that's great. That's great. Let me see if I can find the video. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing. It's like 10 minutes. But also, he is not fucking aging well. He is looking like a saggy fucking ballsack, really.
I have actually found a sneak. I found a sneak preview of one of his pictures.
Oh, let's see that. Let's see that.
All right,
share that on the screen.
Righty, here we go.
This fucking guy. Yeah, that seems like him. Oh my fucking
Empty
God.
Cat, I'll try and explain. So I couldn't resist. I'm pretty quick on the Google machine though. I just got a tan. Yay. I just got married for 72 whole minutes. And then there's the whole smashing the Kardashians end. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Yeah. I still think that's too good for Bush. Let's see if we can find some of his, fuck. Oh my god, yeah, you can see. He's painted his dad too. That's so kind of him.
Oh, really? Is that George W. Bush Senior?
Yeah, senior. Can you see that? These are some of his paintings.
Oh.
This is senior, it looks like.
It is.
Oh, this is him while he's painting. How good's that? What a changed man, you know? Who says you just take the world to war and then that's the end of your legacy? All right? No way. You can come back with a fucking arts degree. How good's that?
Hey, he's done a painting of Putin. Put that one up.
Oh, where? Oh, my God.
Second row.
Oh, my God.
His best friend.
Holy fuck.
BFFs forever.
Oh, my God.
Far out.
Oh, he's put that in a book too.
Oh, and then he's thrown
one.
He's also thrown a cheeky little Jay Leno in and a Tony Blair, but he's thrown in Jay Leno just to let everyone know that he's wacky and he's got a sense of humour and he likes Jay Leno with his big chin.
And of course,
self-portrait.
You gotta love those ones.
His eyes are too close together. He should have done himself a favour and moved him out a bit.
So these must be the veterans that he's painted.
Let's have a look.
Oh, you want to enlarge it? I don't know if we can get much bigger.
Oh, that one. Sorry, no, I can see that one. Keep scrolling down. I want to see if there's any self-portrait. No, in the other bit, yeah. If there's any oh, look, yeah. the Dalai Lama. No, not him. He's made the Dalai Lama look like a 98-year-old woman.
Oh, my fucking God.
The Dalai Lama would not like that one. That doesn't look anything like the DL.
Wait, let's just forget all the war crimes, everyone. Oh, my God. Yes! Yes! He's got his dog. He's painted his dog.
And he's wearing a chef's apron.
Yeah.
The chef's apron. So is he about to cook those dogs for dinner? Probably.
I don't see why we don't just forgive him right now. You know,
he'd be like, I didn't realize I was eating my dogs. Right? I thought they were a chicken. Wow. How do you feel about this, Emily? He's your former fearless leader.
Oh my fucking God! All is forgiven. You know.
Oh my God! Look, you can get Putin on a cushion. You can sit on Putin's face. Look at that. Click on it. Or you can have him go back up. The Putin cushion. Yes, you can sit on Putin's face. Look at the one of the clock. Oh my God. Who would want to sit on Putin's face? Not me. Oh my God.
I don't know if that's allowed. Is that allowed? Oh, fuck.
Briefly.
God,
we'll just say we thought that was just a clown, and I'm terrified of clowns, by the way. So the sooner you get that one off, the better. To be honest.
Okay, all right.
Anytime now. Oh Jesus!
I do like the self-portrait. You know, it's very empowering.
Who's the redhead to the right?
Ooh. Veteran, it looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God! Did you see the title? Veteran portraits yearn for a return to innocence.
I'm not picking up a yearning for innocence in that painting. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm picking up very basic artistry skills that should never see the light of day.
Wow.
Emily says she's never in the Bush League, but she'd take a Bush over a Trump card any day. Thanks, Scout. We have fun, Finn and I. Finn does a lot of like legitimate intellectual stuff on his channel. Where the
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I pop up for the comic relief from time to time. We do have a bit of fun, Finn and I. Thank you, Scout.
I think I'm going to buy this. This hanging up.
Dennis's art studio and Stories has arrived right on time to critique this work.
Perfect. What do you think, Dennis? Is this worth it? You know, the painting of a George Bush done by George Bush.
How much would you pay for that?
10 out of 10. What's your score?
I want to know how much you'd sell it for.
Like seriously, this is like, what are we meant to do with this? Yeah. Oh yeah. We forgive you now, George. You know, you've really turned your life around, mate. You know, you got those weapons of mass destruction, and now we're fucking back to painting.
Now we've got Menace Media Network who's saying same as Dennis's art studio, but tell that one to the neocons.
God damn. So anyway, he's back now. Here's some more paintings in the background. And he's giving his little speech on morning shows, which we all know they're
awesome.
The pinnacle of TV, getting on a fucking morning show. Fuck me. Every single host of that doesn't want to kill themselves.
You've muted him. That's the way.
Oh, have I? I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's the best way to listen to him is on mute.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. We are missing out on some magical TV. Let's see if we can get this going.
I could do it from my end.
Oh, please. I've got this.
That's what you said at 8:30.
Oh my God. Here we
Believe it. I know. I feel like every time you've come to the Mr. President, it's so great to see you.
It's about time we've met.
It's about time we met. Isn't it?
Oh God, I miss this time. It's about time we've met. I've missed this Peanut. God, we used to get great one-liners out of him. As stand-up comedians the world over were absolutely gutted when he was no longer president. He was a 50,000 one-liners a day kind of politician. He gave us all so many punchlines. It was a massive loss to the comedy world the world over when he hung up his presidential robes.
The Bushams, I think it is. Yeah, this one. This is one of the greatest videos. We'll watch that after. This is his comeback. So let's pay a little bit of respect to this fucking warmonger. Let's see what he says.
Believe it. I know. I feel like every time you've come to the studio, I haven't been here. It's my pleasure. We have a lot to talk about. I want to talk about the book and these wonderful people. But I think we should begin with what is in the news today.
Sure,
there are American cities boarding up. There are schools that are closing. Everyone's awaiting the Derek Chauvin verdict. And I was reading back to what you said after.
You're going to ask Bush about fucking black people, are you? Is that where this is going? You think
this is not going to end well.
Fuck about
his brain right now in this picture is like Derek Chauvin. Why do I know that name? Who's Derek Chauvin?
Where did I hear that? Oh, it's just
sounds familiar.
Shame, you know? Did I meet him things that have been happening in the news?
Mm-hmm.
Floyd died, and it struck me. You said, Laura and I are anguished over the brutal suffocation of George Floyd, disturbed by injustice and fear that will suffocate our country. And I was just thinking about this moment, this verdict. I mean, what do you think will be the impact on the racial reckoning in this country?
I think the first thing is, Hoda, is that people know that the trial has been conducted fairly, and that rule of law.
Oh my God, how is this guy legit? Fuck. Why is he back?
I feel better. I feel it's more appropriate. It is sitting on top of my headphones, but I think it's more appropriate that I wear this hat while I listen to him. But look, I'm with Emily. I have to say, it's a pretty bad duo to choose from, but at least this guy gave me good punchlines.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Conducted fairly, he says. Conducted fairly. Literally being escorted into the fucking courtroom with fucking armed guards to make sure fucking riots don't fucking break out. Then you have the fucking judges and stuff. Not the judges, the
jury.
What are they called? The people, yeah, the jury coming forward and being like, oh yeah, we had to rule guilty because if we didn't, we thought our lives were going to be in danger and our houses would get burnt down. Yeah, fairly. Also, news just came out today that the FBI was waiting to arrest him if he got found innocent. So as soon as he left the courtroom, he would be arrested by the FBI. So,
for what?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Tori. That is a very good fucking question. Oh my fucking God.
Fairly,
this fucking asshole
ranks
says.
supreme in our judiciary.
No, but just pause a sec. If you're saying if Chauvin had been acquitted, the FBI were going to arrest him the second he walked out of the court.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see some feedback in chat about, like, seriously, like, what would it have been the outcome of some sort of police investigation into police corruption and brutality? Is that why they would have arrested him?
Can you see this?
Yeah. Civil rights violations. So it wasn't anything to do with, like, being a cop.
No. Justice Department officials plan to arrest Derek Chauvin at the courthouse and charge him with civil rights violations if he was found not guilty of George Floyd's murder or if there was a mistrial. Blah, blah, blah. Set on Wednesday. So either way, that motherfucker was going away. But yeah, fair trial.
I still wanted, I wanted to know what the no cowboy hat emoji. So Emily's posted a bonnet. Well, that's lovely. I'm just curious. I want to know what they would have charged him with and what the penalties would have been. Like, and Emily's in the US of A, and she hadn't heard that. It's interesting, huh?
I mean, yeah. They're not going to broadcast that. That's not a thing they want known to everybody.
Jury of his peers says. I think a lot of people have already made up their mind what the verdict ought to be.
It's probably the most clean-cut case where most people on the planet had a fairly clear view on what the verdict should have been.
Of course,
like
but
I can't
become public jury.
But I can't actually think of a case where it's more clear cut that the majority of the planet, anyone who's got access to a TV, had a feeling about what that verdict should have been. Really, can you? Yeah. Like in modern times, we've got social media and everything else beaming stuff around the world. That had to be the most, But this sunlight looks huge because I'm sitting on top of my head. I'll take it off now because now you don't have Bush on the screen. Everyone will be like, why is she wearing that stupid hat? Okay.
He's not gone. He's not gone.
Scout hadn't heard that either about Chauvin. That's interesting.
Oh yeah. That's not. It's not something they want to broadcast to everybody.
The trial is not conducted fairly. There is an appeal process. One of the things that we learned after the storming of the Capitol was our institutions held, and one of the institutions that's really important for the confidence of the American people is a fair judicial system. And I think that's what's playing out on our TVs right now.
I do want to talk about the Capitol.
Fuck. I can't wait till they fucking come for you, mate. Holy fuck. We'll see how fair it is then.
About that just a second. But let's talk immigration for a second. And I'm looking at these beautiful portraits of these
Go fuck yourself, lady. Go fuck yourself.
Immigrants. And then
wait a sec. Time out. Pause. The subject matter of some of his portraits, and I'm not talking Putin's face on a cushion, but the subject matter of his veterans' portraits, they are beautiful. But let's be honest, his art is fucking terrible.
His art is terrible, yeah. And I'm sure whoever his, liaison person was that said, hey, maybe paint some veterans and stuff like that, probably that had something to fucking do with why he decided to paint that shit. Don't think it was his fucking choice.
Got a request there from let's do it.
Maybe we'll see. That motherfucker is even more fucking crazy.
We're making notes.
That's saying something
to me. That remember the little 10-year-old boy who was
Tori.
wandering, crying through the. Yeah, you can picture him, or the 2- and 3-year-olds who were dropped right over the fence.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just thinking about those images, and I just keep thinking, like, why can't we get this right?
Well, it's hard for Americans to understand, and I can't really understand why a mother.
I'm sorry.
You're not sharing it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's willing to put her children in the hands of a coyote, a smuggler. And
Coyote.
How's his fucking fake Texas accent as well? Like bullshit.
A coyote.
You spent more than a day in fucking Texas, bro. God.
Coyote.
In Central America, political upheaval, earthquakes, gangs and drug lords, and the people are totally intimidated.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who created the drug lords? Was it your CIA? Were they the ones that fucking did it?
Can I ask a question, Mr. Bugden?
Go for it.
Is this book by George W. Bush called I Like Painting Bushes?
That's a good name. That's what it should be. Ages 3 and up.
Intimidated. And we're streaming through our border. The system really needs to be reformed and fixed. 2 things I think will help alleviate.
And who was it bringing in NAFTA as well? Was that this guy that brought it in, or was that it? Could have been his previous administration, actually. I'm not 100%, but
the burning bush. Nice one, Menace.
That is brilliant. That's what it should have been. If he was
it should have
perfectly.
Absolutely.
Is an asylum process that is more robust. In other words, the border is being overwhelmed right now, and there needs to be more judges and more courts so people can have a fair hearing. And secondly, we need to change the work visas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jobs that are empty, and there's a lot of jobs that need to be filled, and yet there are people willing to work hard.
He just said that there's job openings and job vacancies in America. I don't know how many Americans we got fucking watching right now, but I'm guessing that is total fucking bullshit. Would anyone care to comment on that one? God damn.
Yeah, what's the current unemployment? What's the current unemployment rate in the US of A?
Oh my God. This guy.
Give him a second to respond because I'm interested. But yeah, the current unemployment.
And so I think a combination of those two would help alleviate some of the border. I talked to a Border Patrol head down there in the southern sector. And one of the problems we have right now is that many of the law enforcement, the Border Patrol agents, are pulled off duty to deal with children.
Yeah.
And, guard hospitals. Right. And it just goes to show there's a real shortage of manpower and focus down there.
Well, you're so passionate about this. I mean,
I am passionate.
You're lobbying, obviously, by this book. You're lobbying for it. But I thought you said something interesting in an interview a couple of days ago, and I'm paraphrasing. But you said, as you talk about immigration reform, you're not so sure that your Republican colleagues are listening. Why not?
Well, some of them aren't because the politics. And some of the Democrat colleagues weren't listening when I was president because you can score political points with the issue.
Time out, Finn. Time out.
What are these numbers for, guys? You gotta
unemployment. We're talking the unemployment statistics at the moment.
Due to the pandemic.
So, yeah, the Google machine said 14.7%, 4.4% for March 2020. Unemployment's high, but people are getting 300 extra a week due to the pandemic. And March 2021, it's now up to 6%. So Bush, let us know where all those available jobs are and where are all the people to fill them. You're making out there's no one to fill them. There's probably a shitload. In fact, 6% in March.
At least.
At least.
Yeah, those numbers are not correct as well.
Discourse and remind our fellow citizens about the beauty of America that attracts people who are escaping tyranny or fleeing oppression or just want an opportunity to provide a better life. And today we're swearing in a group of citizens who were on the front line of the pandemic, many of them, and they weren't even citizens of the United States.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country we have, and yet it's not beautiful when we call people names and scare people about immigration.
Yeah.
It's an easy issue to frighten some of the electorate, and I'm trying to have a different kind of voice.
Well, okay, if you were to describe the Republican Party as you see it today, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as isolationist, protectionist, and to a certain extent, nativist. And
What was that last of us?
Nativist. They're very nativist. Okay?
Right.
God damn.
Big words, George. Big words.
Look at
Thanks for your Google searching, Menace. I was looking. I was seeing the side name, but look at the fur in it. That's what's bothering me.
Yeah, that's getting to me as well.
Mm.
Vision.
Yeah.
But
No, we go back.
He's like a little koala fin.
Look at
an
this.
evil one.
Yeah, I don't mean to be rude here, but this bitch here, like, how much more can you sell your soul? Like, god damn, how fake is that fucking smile? I'm sitting across from the warlord that took us in the fucking all of the Middle East. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Just a simple.
Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is sitting across from you? That's George motherfucking Bush. Are you serious?
The simple painter.
Fuck
Let me give
me.
you a hypothetical candidate for 2024.
Okay.
This hypothetical Republican
This is a hypothetical.
is pro-immigration, pro a path to citizenship for undocumented workers,
Yeah.
pro-DACA, pro-reasonable gun control,
Yeah.
pro-education funding for public schools. Does that person have a shot, or would that Republican have a shot in 2024?
Sure. Yeah.
You think?
I think so. I think that it depends upon the emphasis. I think if the emphasis is integrity and decency and trying to work to get problems solved, I think the person has a shot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It seems like you've.
By the way, I think pro-immigration isn't the right way to put it. I think border enforcement with a compassionate touch.
Oh, okay.
So we don't want to call it torture.
Time out.
What we want to do is call it enhanced interrogation.
Border
Fuck
enforcement. Let me speak. Border enforcement with a compassionate touch were his exact words. That's an absolute oxymoron. Border enforcement with a compassionate touch. Name one country in the world, Finn, that's known for its border enforcement with a compassionate touch.
Soon to be America, you know? And it's a Republican that's going to bring in those values, okay? We need a compassionate Republican to come in and just be real kind and, you know, just let these refugees in, okay? Fuck, man. Let's not call it torture, okay? Because torture is kind of illegal. So it's just going to be enhanced interrogation, all right? Fuck you. It's the exact same person we're seeing, guys. Come on.
Immigration basically means let's just open up the borders, and nobody's really for that. And you can't have a country that has open borders.
Right. Now, I feel like you've made it a point not to criticize your predecessors.
That's true.
Have you ever been tempted?
I guess step one is...
He so wants to.
Well, there was this guy that came in after me I didn't like too much.
In fact, none of them have been as good as I was. I reckon he'd rip them all to shreds, every single one of them.
That's more of a Trump thing to say, I think. I was the greatest.
I've been tempted to defend myself publicly.
True.
No.
Not really. I mean, look, I'm out. And no, I haven't. Yeah, I guess I have been, sure. I mean,
anything you can
anyone
share?
in particular?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm fine. If I did, Michelle Obama might not be my friend.
He actually said it.
Well, he doesn't want snipers. He doesn't want snipers pointing guns at him for the rest of his life from the tops of every building.
He actually said it.
I thought you'd gone off to make a cup of tea.
Oh my God, he actually said it. I don't think Michelle Obama would be happy with me if I actually said it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, motherfucker? Can you? Oh my god. Oh my god.
That friendship, by the way, has just captivated people.
Yeah.
Isn't that so funny that something so simple
Unbelievable.
seems so weird to people?
Yeah, it really points out how bitter we've become.
Yeah, because you're
And
a
I'll never
fucking
forget,
racist, bro.
after McCain's funeral, when I
Oh
gave
my
her the candy,
God.
I think it was Jenna said, "Hey, Dad, you're trending," and I said, "Not sure what that means."
You're like, what did I do?
Yeah, exactly. And it was Michelle Obama and I being friendly to each other.
Well, you talk about people being friendly, but we know that politics can get ugly.
Sure.
But I don't know when it's been uglier than January 6th. And I didn't get a chance to ask you, but when you were watching that unfold as the president and the son of one, what was going on in your mind?
Be sick.
I'm so glad you're here, Menace Media Network.
And I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is I was optimistic that we would survive that because I believe so strongly in the institutional stability of our country. And it did survive. The Congress met, ratified the election, the courts met, and are still meeting today to hold people to account for storming the Capitol. What's really troubling is how much misinformation there is and the capacity of people
This motherfucker's going to talk about misinformation. Yeah. Remember the weapons of mass destruction, guys? Remember that? You remember that? Remember how real that information was?
I can't believe I'm being
every fucking station.
Keep going.
No, you go. I'll cut you off. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you going to say?
No, I just can't believe how much I'd forgotten how many segues he can include in one sentence. Like, he's just taking us on a journey. But I was also reading Emily's comment about her experience at a rally. That was pretty funny.
My God.
Yeah, but the weapons of mass destruction, where the fuck are they? Exactly, Menace.
They're out there, okay? We've got to go find them, And if it means we're going to invade a country or 2 or 3 or 4, who really cares, all right?
Let's just keep invading.
Yeah. There's no problem with fake news, okay?
No, let's just invade lots of different countries and blow them to smithereens and destroy them essentially. And when we're done with that one, we'll move to the next one.
And if they got oil and, it happens to go into Halliburton's hands, who cares? That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
We might let's just go for all the countries that have all the oil first. What do you reckon? Does that sound like a good plan, Finn?
Just coincidentally.
Okay.
Coincidentally.
Yeah. Oh, totally. We'll make it look really, it's coincidental. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
There is. And the capacity of people to spread all kinds of untruth.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we're going to do about that. I know what I'm doing about it. I don't do Twitter, Facebook, or any of that stuff.
Oh, fuck this guy.
You've never done.
I don't read Twitter, Facebook, or any of that stuff.
I love his fake accent too. I fucking love it. Absolutely.
It's getting thicker.
Gold.
It gets thicker when he's getting defensive.
Yeah. Yes, it does. I was about to say that. Fuck, it does.
A few days ago and explained to you that he was going to pull troops out of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Did you think that was the right decision?
Well, when he told me that, I've thought about Roya, who's right over your left shoulder there. And Roya's been, helping Afghan women and Afghan girls, as has Laura, as have people at the Bush Center. And my first reaction was, wow, these girls are going to have real trouble with the Taliban. And a lot of gains have been made. And so I'm deeply concerned about the plight of women and girls in that country.
If I could name things that this motherfucker doesn't give a fuck about, what would be very close to the top of that fucking list? The
women and girls of
Go fuck yourself, bro. Who's believing this guy? Like, who does he think he's convincing? Does he think he's convincing people? Fuck me.
He's convinced himself, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Look how sad he is. Look at that. Look how sad.
I know. He's been trained. He knows how to do the I'm concerned face.
It's just, the women. I feel bad for
The ones who no longer have husbands because I blew up their
Fuck,
country.
Yeah. You know how I made all that money and, fucked over that entire country? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I feel sorry for all the people that are left behind.
Oh, they're pulling out now. Oh, well, at least advertised. Oh, yeah, no, I feel bad about that because of the women. Okay. All right.
We'll see.
Let's ask the fucking Afghani women how they fucking feel about that.
I mean, the time will tell. I think the administration hopes that the girls are going to be okay through diplomacy. We'll find out. All I know is the Taliban, when they had the run of the place, they were brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who created the fucking Taliban, mate? Who the fuck created those motherfuckers? Did they just spring up on their own with no fucking help from anybody? I don't think that's how the story fucking went.
Can you believe it's been 20 years since we went in there?
We went into Korea in 52.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We went into Germany in
What?
40.
What does that have to do with the question?
Or 44.
Yeah.
20 years. I guess you're going to say, can you believe get out of office? You were in there first 20 years ago. Yeah, time flies.
I want to talk about.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Time flies. Time flies.
I know. I was trying to think of an intelligent but slightly witty punchline for that sentence, and I couldn't come up with one.
Oh my God.
Never heard him speak on women's rights before. It's weird, isn't it, Emily?
You paint veterans.
The US entered Korea in 1951.
Yeah. How's the fucking chin up? How's the chin up? I love that.
He's going to get all
ready.
Texan again. He's going to get all Texan, y'all.
Why those two groups?
Well, first of all, I have a kinship with veterans.
Yeah.
And I got great empathy. And
maybe you feel a bit bad for fucking getting all of them fucking killed.
I've got a co-pilot joining us, I think.
Fantastic.
We were all raised.
Bring her up. Let's see her. Can we see her on the screen? Oh yeah, there she is. Oh no, wrong one.
Little cameo from Sunny. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Hey, gorgeous. What's cracking, Sunny?
She's just hanging out.
No,
as you do. Yes, oh hail or oh haughty one. He did look very haughty. Oh, those yellow love hearts are for Sunny.
Oh, okay.
Auntie Emily's throwing up some hearts for you, girl.
They're not for Bush. I would have thought they were for Bush. We all love Bush so much.
No, beautiful Sunny. She's the yellow love heart girl.
Marvin Doris.
Cute.
By a woman who came up from Mexico with nothing.
Yeah.
Paula.
Yeah, I loved reading her story.
Oh, she's awesome.
Oh.
She was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And she was nearly as tough as on us.
She was.
Pretty damn tough.
Wow.
Yeah, she was great.
Wow.
But she taught us about family values because she cared deeply about her family. As a matter of fact.
And you had none?
2 days ago, two of her daughters came up from Houston to see the portrait. And this woman owned homes. She's a voter. She cared deeply and had two families, one of which was ours. And
wow,
it opened up my heart to.
It is a beautiful.
Sorry, wake me up when this drivel's over.
Thank you.
Fuck that.
Oh,
dude.
God.
Fuck that guy. My God.
Yeah, I wasn't happy to hear he was back, and I'm even more upset about it now that I know he's offering nothing more than a load of bullshit in a book with some really bad paintings.
You're not going to buy the book? Tori.
I wouldn't piss on it if it was on fire, Finn. Or the person who wrote it.
Yeah. Praise the ghostwriter, I'm sure he's just doing his job. Fuck.
Well, there you go. So that's a bit of news from the US of A. We're now going to move over to New Zealand, just over the pond. This is a bit of a story that we're going to chat about, which is pretty interesting in that if it might or might not impact on the international travel bubble that has opened between Tasmania and New Zealand. Direct flights, in fact, Australia and New Zealand, sorry. Direct flights, including direct flights to Tassie. I'll just bring this little story up on the screen, but for all fellow travellers, and the way the world is, a lot of people obviously haven't travelled for a long time. So it was terribly exciting when this travel bubble opened between Australia and New Zealand. I need you to thank you, mate, and I'll just expand it a bit. This is off the ABC Australia News website.
Reliable news source.
Very reliable news source. To show you the logo for the non-Aussies in the there it is up in the top left-hand corner, the non-Aussies in chat, if you want to follow this website. It's pretty good, and they cover stories from all over the world. We're not really parochial with our news. We're big on news from all over the place, so you'll like it, Groovers. So yeah, unfortunately, this could put this maybe not the bubble, but a passenger from the Cook Islands skipped Australian quarantine and has landed at Perth. So he's arrived, apparently, I'm guessing, in Australia in maybe Melbourne Airport, and he's skipped quarantine and flown to Perth. And I'm just wondering, is this going to... he did. Sorry, he didn't quarantine for 2 weeks before entering New Zealand. It's a breach of the Trans-Tasman bubble, and he was ineligible for quarantine-free travel to Australia. And could this put an end to the bubble before it even begins?
Well, it's not like we need the bubble anyway. It's not like you should.
Yeah, we do.
Wherever you want.
Well, it's a nice thing to be able to do it. It sort of feels like, pre-COVID-19 world returning, even if it's a smidge of it. And I've got a friend flying. I've got a friend flying from New Zealand, direct flight to Hobart on the 10th of May, and we're all really looking forward to seeing each other. So,
no, that's the wrong view, Tori. All right. We're in a post-lockdown world, okay? We should never be allowed to fly anywhere again. We should just all stay locked down in our houses and never go out again. That's the way it should be, I think.
Oh, look, I'm reading further down. Check this out, all right? The statement said the WHO reported 0 cases of COVID-19 in the Cook Islands, so it was very unlikely the passenger was infected. Well, it's impossible. If there's no cases on the Cook Islands, it's not even unlikely. It's impossible.
That's generally what 0 cases means.
Exactly. So why has this even made the news and on our favourite website?
Well, because we've got to make it known to everybody that just having people flying around willy-nilly isn't a good thing, okay?
No, and here's a stock photo.
You want to go to?
The stock photo we have with every coronavirus story now, every COVID-19's always got to have a photo of someone in a mask. But yes, they've gone topical. It's an airport shot. We've got these 3 little punters sitting over here. Little dude in the background. It's the Australian Broadcasting Commission, ABC.
It's like the American ABC, but it's just the Australian version. And it's state.
Well, I can't really beef that story up. I was thinking that would be the end of the bubble, but it sounds like the chances of him having COVID are sweet fuck all, Your Honour. So why did that even make the news, huh?
Well, because the potential he could have. Okay? And that's
it's a pretty massive could.
Shut it down. No. But they had 0 cases, Tori. They had 0 cases. So if we just stay locked down, we should all lock down. The whole country should lock down again, actually, for another, let's say, month. I think that's a reasonable thing we should do right now.
Oh, I think if a plane flies over Australia but doesn't land here, there are COVID patients on board, we should lock down for 7 years.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah.
I stand behind that. Yeah, that is a solid argument.
Yeah, I will be, of course, my promotion will be announced shortly. I did find this story, which is very Australian, very Aussie story, that
I'm excited for this one.
The viewers outside of Australia might enjoy this one. Let me just share it.
We just got a new sponsorship today as well. Red Bull. If you don't drink Red Bull, fuck you.
Why do you like Red Bull, Finn?
They definitely don't sponsor us for one.
But why do you like them?
That's it.
Use the line you used with me earlier.
I've forgotten already. Too cooked for that one.
The slogan for
gives you wings,
Red Bull,
you know?
just like a sanitary
who
pad.
Doesn't want wings?
People who wear sanitary pads love them.
They're going to sponsor us now. Red Bull, like a sanitary pad.
There's a lot of money in the sanitary pad business, Finnegan.
I'm sure there is.
All right, here's a very Aussie story for everyone to enjoy.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Workers.
I'm surprised they showed any fucking footage of them cleaning. Holy fuck.
This story comes from Queensland, Australia, the state where Finn is from, just for everyone's knowledge. Workers stood down after CCTV shows slack cleaning of Brisbane trains. And check out the photo. Check out the workers in Brisbane. Here's our train. I'll just reduce it a little bit there on the train. And, here we go. The high-vis jackets. Workers, there they are. They're fucking around on their phones. They're playing Candy Crush Saga, mate.
Hell yeah. What level?
New South Wales here, no hate on Queensland. Hey, there was no hate. I was just pointing out a fact. Two cleaners sit down on the job with one playing with his mobile phone instead of cleaning. They've been stood down, mate. They weren't doing their duties, according to the Transport Minister, Mark Bailey. I don't know why we had to get a minister, a governmental minister to weigh in on this massive story.
It's huge. Anything COVID related, all right? That gets the fucking views. I can't wait. Hopefully we get a little banner at the bottom of this video too, because we're mentioning fucking COVID in this one.
Mr. Bailey said the conduct is obviously disappointing. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Bailey, but the conduct is terribly Australian.
Yeah. But what the fuck? Like, we don't have. There's no COVID here. No one fucking has it. So of course,
they haven't mentioned.
Why the fuck are they? What are they cleaning?
But they haven't even mentioned COVID yet. They haven't mentioned it yet. They haven't. We are obviously all meant to pitch in and make sure that people are safe. Oh, look, here's another photo. They both look like they're playing with their dicks.
Just chilling, you know. Why not?
They're looking at each other and having a little wee tug.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably just talking shit, you know. They've probably been working hard all day. It's not easy being a cleaner.
Emily wants to know if they're on a break.
Yeah, it's possible.
So it's all being investigated.
Here in Queensland, we usually break for about 7 hours a day, and then the other hour is when we usually work. So, I mean, it's quite possible.
So that was another news breaking story in Australia today, which I thought was pretty interesting. News. Breaking news. Fantastic. Breaking news. Pretty major shit. I do have a little reaction game that I thought about playing with you.
Exciting.
Yes. Now, earlier on this week, a very important event in America occurred for some, although it used to be a bit of a night that you'd all gather around the TV to watch it, but apparently the viewing numbers were way down, but it was the Oscars, Finn. The Oscars, mate.
What's that?
The Oscars. So that's an awards ceremony where actors, directors, screenwriters and so on are given these gold statuettes called an Oscar for best... Oh, are you playing completely stupid? You've surely watched at least one movie.
I've seen that. That's where the actors in America, they get in like a circle and then they start tugging each other off. Is that the one?
That's exactly what it is, Finn. You've got it. You got it in one.
I've heard of that.
Now, it's quite possible I might know a few of the celebrities a bit better than you, but I don't know. I thought we would do a bit of a critique of some of the outfits.
Let's do it. Chuck them on. 'Cause this is one thing I care about.
We go from George W. Bush to the Oscars fashions. So I'm very keen to hear your critique of some of the frocks. There can always sometimes there's incredible fashions and sometimes it's disastrous. But also I thought we could do a bit of a guess the celebrity game, and I'll keep score. And you will get, this game is so cool, you get first choice at guessing every single one. So you get that advantage.
That's
all right?
I'll make sure I try.
Let me get this up. Never tested before with Finn, his knowledge of pop culture.
Can the audience play along? Can we do like a group thing with everyone?
We can, absolutely. What we can do is, if you and I have no fucking idea who neither of us know, then we throw to the audience. So I've gone to Vogue magazine's website as the authority on this, and judging from the 3 outfits, it does see all the fashion and dresses here. My view is all 3 of those are horrible. How do you feel about them, Finn?
It's different, it's different. I mean, it's not something I would wear out, to be honest.
Oh, come on. I can see you in that cheeky purple number.
I could wear that.
You'd pull it off.
Day outside, I've got to put my burqa on. What's wrong with the purple burqa, Why not? You'd be rocking the purple burqa. I think I should squeeze my 54-year-old figure into that red thing on the right, especially with that low plunging neck. No, now here's the next question. The middle one looks like that lizard creature from Jurassic Park. So we're getting feedback from the audience too. You've got to keep an eye on. Your job's to highlight funny comments, Finn, because there's going to be some pearlers. The purple one is modest at least. But here's another question for you, Finn. Do you know who any of those people are? So the middle one is obviously Michelle Obama. That one's easy. And I think that's it.
I'm already loving this game. It's not Michelle Obama, and I don't know who any of them are.
Bullshit.
I'll zoom in, but I don't know who any of these fuckers are. The one on the right sort of looks familiar, but that is not Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that's the same eyes.
No, it's not. And look, this chick here, she sort of looks familiar, but I don't know. She sort of looks like a blend of a few different famous people, but I'm also distracted by the red toilet brush frock she's got on there.
So,
I've got
Regina King is the one in the middle. Regina King. Let's do a little quick search of that one. Oh,
go Scout.
Does Scout get it? Let's do a little screen share.
Yeah, we're all going on the board.
Oh, he's got it. Okay, so far.
Oh, Scout. No, Scout's she. Scout's a she.
What did I say?
You said, oh, he's got it.
Oh, okay. Scout's got it. Scout's got it.
Well done, right. Scout.
Look at that. The frill neck lizard is the frill neck lizard.
King. Well done. So back to who's this chick? I've got no idea. Who's she?
Yeah, I've never seen that. I like her glasses. That's pretty cool.
Who's purple burqa, slinky pants? Who's that girl? Who is she? She's got the little hot pants underneath. I think Emily was guessing that for this end chick, but that's not Scarlett. I would actually recognise Scarlett, weirdly, but sorry, cleavage. Is the cleavage familiar to anyone?
Zoom in a bit.
So yeah, on the cleavage or the face?
Yeah, I just want to see if I've seen that one before. Actually zooms in.
All right. Anywho, they'll probably feature again. So far, Scout's the only one.
She's the Watchman lady, the one in the middle. She's in that new horrible Watchmen TV show.
Are you still talking about Regina King?
Yeah.
We've moved on from Lizard Lady. Once we got a run on the board, discussion over.
All right. Next group.
All right, so I've got no idea who or what's coming up, and I knew that it was going to take a while to load. There's quite a few. So, like I said, I'm going to let you have first crack at who is in the photo. And here we go with photo number 1.
Ooh. Angelina Jolie.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no. Her husband.
Yep, and his name?
Brad Pitt.
Well done. Finn is on the board.
I know people.
Finn, sorry, not Finn. Brad always looks pretty sharp, and I think he's wearing that tux pretty well. So nice one, Brad. I'll just expand out a bit. He was at school in Missouri the same time I was. He grew up in Springfield, Missouri, and he was a senior in 1986. So he'd be 52, as a guess.
57.
57.
Getting there.
Oh, sorry, I went the wrong way. I would have actually said 55 or 6. Sorry, I'm younger than him. Duh. I subtracted from my age. Oh, well, there you go. He's aging disgracefully. I love him. Love him. He's gorgeous.
Scout's on the ball. Scout's getting all of them today.
But no, the rules are Scout, because Finn is the least pop cultured connected of all of us. Finn gets first guess, and then it's the rest of the world. And I'm not playing. I mean, I will know some. If nobody else gets someone and I know them, which is really unlikely, I get a shot. But I'm like the last guesser.
Yeah, I don't know who that one is either. On the right.
Oh, that's not one. That's just an ad.
Thank God.
All right, who's this? Oh, where's her dress gone?
Yeah, it's missing a bit. I'm not complaining.
She
does look a bit Anna, though, just to be honest.
A bit Anna, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
She does.
I don't know.
Yeah, she looks a bit Anna, which is not a good look. And also, it looks like her dress is made out of yellow crepe paper. I'll just scroll down so you can see what's happening down the bottom. Oh, there's a lot of frill and twill.
All right.
Okay, so, Finn, have you got any clue who this chick is? Because I certainly don't.
I've never seen this lady before in my life.
No. All right, we'll wait and see what chat comes up with. I'll zoom back in on her face. She's clearly young.
Oh, Miranda. I do prefer Miranda.
No, it's not. I do actually know Miranda Kerr's Australian. She's a Victoria's Secret model. It's a very fluoro colour, Menace. I'm hearing you on this. It's very fluoro. A built-in dust catcher dress. It's bloody hideous. I'm not liking this midriff cutout. The shape of it, it's wrong. It's sort of like a triangle.
Yeah, it's a downward triangle.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
That's like a Dan Brown thing, you know.
All right, well, we've all got no fucking idea, so I'm going to scroll down, and the answer is... Who is it?
It doesn't say. That's hilarious.
Where's her name? Oh, Zendaya in Valentino. Who the fuck's Zendaya? Who's Zendaya?
You don't know who Zendaya is?
No. No clue at all. Right, we'll move on from Zendaya because there's 114.
She's in that movie, Shake It Up. You know that movie?
Who, Zendaya or this chick?
Yeah, Zendaya. Oh, I love this chick.
I'm loving this dress.
On the Gold Coast, isn't it?
This dress is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, she's getting a bit old these days.
Who is it?
Bones. That's Old Love, isn't it? The Australian.
Who?
I've forgotten her name right now. I know who it is though. It's Margot Robbie.
Is it Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
She looks different every time I see her. And You've got Menace
Oh, here we go.
Media.
Menace got it.
So she looks fabulous, but yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I love Margot Robbie when I see her in movies, but she always looks different in everything I see. It is well done, Finn.
Oh, I don't know if I got that one. I think we can give that one
Well,
to Menace. I think Menace got that one.
Oh, sorry. All right, Menace Media. Yeah, I'm all
Menace
over the
got it.
place because I'm on the screen with the photo. So
Mm.
if you don't know it, and then it pops up in chat, it's going to whoever says it in chat.
Yeah, whoever gets it in chat wins. That's fair.
Okay. All right. Who's this dude?
Oh, fuck knows. I have no clue as to who the fuck that is.
He's got a gold shirt. He's got a black.
And-
that would be his mask. A gold shirt, a gold suit, a
pocket
gold. Yeah, the pocket chief.
Yeah.
It's double-breasted, very glossy. Oh, look at his ring, his
panther?
Jaguar. A panther. He's married. He's married. I see a wedding bling. Things got a bit crushed in transit. Gold dacks and very shiny patent leather black slip-on shoes.
Mhm.
Does anyone know who this rooster is? Who's this dude? He's a good-looking guy. Who is he? Emily reckons he looks like a young iced tea.
That's racist.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Well, because of the color of his
Don't take
skin.
offense, Emily.
All right.
No, just kidding, Emily's American.
Just waiting to see if anyone else in chat wants to have a crack at it. Anyone?
No?
Anyone? Last call, Scout Inquiry says no idea. All right. It is Leslie Odom Jr.
Okay, no idea who this is.
I love the patent leather shoes, Leslie, but sorry, mate, I've never fucking heard of you. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't.
How do they make it on to these photos onto Vogue? Like,
I don't
do they have to
know.
be famous, and that's how they get it, or?
Well, I think they are meant to be famous for sure. I'm going to critique this frock. I don't like it. It's awful. I don't like the. Now, don't get me wrong. I love white dresses on dark skin, gorgeous. But this looks like it was made out of toilet paper. We've had the crepe paper dress. Now we've moved into.
Emily
It does. Oh.
Straight up. Already got it. That should be Leslie Odom.
No, that was the dude in the previous pic.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, now I've zoned in on her cleavage. I didn't mean to do that. Bad bridesmaid dress. There you go. See, I'm not the only one that. And she's sort of. It's a little bit Swan Lakey kind of the. No, I don't dig it. She's got a fabulous figure. She could probably look good in a Hessian sack, but she might have been better off wearing a Hessian sack.
Got fucking George Bush over here, bloody hell.
So it looks like nobody's got any idea, so I'm going to reveal all. It is Viola Davis in Alexander McQueen with a Jimmy Choo clutch.
Yeah, I don't know what any of those words mean, but she kind of looks like the lady from that show, the movie, Steven Spielberg movie.
That is so true, though, of Scout. That's what I was thinking. The paper cutout snowflakes. That's exactly what it looks like. She might be better off in the purple dress and burqa. So far, what's wrong with her right tit, says Mel. Mel comes racing in and that's her first comment. What's wrong with her right tit?
Yeah, Mel, what's wrong with you? Clearly it's the camera angle.
I think the question is what's wrong with the right tip. So just for an update, we won't be going through all 114 of these, by the way, Finn. But so far on the scoreboard, we've got Finn on the board with 1, Scout's got 1, and Menace has got 1. Moving right along.
All right. Is this the...
we've already done this. We already know Lizard Lady, so we can move on from that.
I've already forgotten.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah. I've seen.
Can I get on the board? Can I get on the board with her? Please. Please let me get on the board.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
well, you
Laura
got a couple of
Dern.
seconds before someone guesses. Oh,
No,
you beat 'em
it's
all.
Laura Dern.
You
Yes.
got it. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Look, she's married to Ben Harper. She can wear whatever the fuck she
Wow.
wants.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Oh, he's a muso. He's a muso. But yeah, I just wanted to get on the board. I won't play again. I won't play
Well, now
again.
we've got a tiebreaker. Now we're gonna do one more.
I quite like her. Well, no, we're gonna wait till everyone in chat is on the board. We've still Emily and Mel still need to get on the board. I actually think she pulls this off really well.
Married to a peacock. No. She's not married. She is half peacock, half.
I love it because she's the sort of woman who can get away with this outfit. I actually really like it. I couldn't wear it, but she's got a gorgeous body. Look how low down before that gigantic ostrich skirt is on her hips. And that's, the Oscars is all about the glitz and the glamour. I like it. And I love a turtleneck. I'm a loving all of it. And I love that she hasn't got heaps of bling on either.
That is barely a turtleneck. That's not even close to being a turtleneck.
It's a half one. Mel, it's like an anaconda ate a swan. I'm getting a message to recharge my headset. I might drop out at any moment, just so you know.
I don't know. Can you go through speakers?
We'll find out when it conks out. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, chat, this is all you, Finn.
I can't
so,
see the face.
I do know who it is. You can't see the face.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who this is? Wicked. So, it's over to chat because I know that either Emily or Mel, they need to get a run on the board.
No, I don't know who that is.
I'm actually happy that I know another one. No. Nope. No, it's neither of them. But in the meantime, what do we think of the frock? I don't like the colour at all.
There's a lot of purple we're seeing tonight. Must be the colour of Scotland.
We've seen more purple than anything else. And also this plunging show your tits thing. It is. It's Scout Inquiries. Oh, Scout gets another point because she got it. It's Halle Berry.
Oh, I feel like an idiot for not knowing that. What's going on with her face? That doesn't look like Halle Berry.
It is. It is. I agree. The purple needs to be darker. The hair and the dress. I'm with you, Scout. I don't like them either. That's horrible. That is really hideous. Look at that bloody great big bow. I mean, to me, it just looks like, I hate to say it, but when you go out to Mona here, the Museum of Old and New Art, they've got a wall called the Cunt Wall, and it's a whole lot of different vaginas, or labia, they've done like imprints or plasticasi coochies. It looks like one of those that's been painted. I should have just said, it just looks like...
In Halle Berry's, I'm totally okay with that, to be honest.
But the outside of it looks like that big Bowie thing is all wrong. It's flaps. It's a flaps palooza.
Can Halle Berry go wrong? Is that possible?
If she's in a dress that's called Flaps Palooza, I reckon she can. All right. Moving right along. Halle Berry. Oh, here's this chick. She's back, and we don't know who the fuck she is.
Just scroll down. Who is she?
Well, nobody knew her in chat, did they? So, all right, let's go down. It is... Oh, it's Amanda Seyfried. That's the chick from... She's grown up. It's the girl that was in Mamma Mia.
Yeah, no.
No, she's in quite a few movies. She sort of always plays the kind of, not sweet apple pie, but she's kind of the nice girl, but her dress is disgusting. It looks like a toilet brush to me. Was she in Mean Girls? Oh, she was. Yeah, she was one of the Mean Girls. That dress is repugnant. Look at it.
I'm pretty sure they're all repugnant. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, I know that. I know this chick. Now, who do we need to get a run on the board? We need Emily or Mel Mel. Let's just let them have a crack at this because this is an easy one. Red is popular too. Oh, look, she's got red and a hint of purple.
And purple. Yeah. The purple must be like a sign. Oh, the carpet's purple as well. Did you notice that?
Well, I'd call that pink, personally.
Well, we can agree to agree.
Well, I can get votes from chat on that. I think it's pink. I think it's like a dark fuchsia.
Yeah. Mel's got it. It's, what's her face? Lock it in, Mel.
Well done, Mel. We're locking it in. What's her face? Also known as Reese Witherspoon. And yes, Mel knew it. All right, we've still got to get a score on the board for Emily. So Emily gets first dibs at this next one. You were right, Menace. It's Reese Witherspoon. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's her.
Yeah, who is it?
None of us knew who the fuck that was. That is her. H-E-R.
Oh my fucking god.
Who gets to name themselves? Are you allowed to have full stops on your passport? Tayana. Who's Tayana? It's H-E-R, her, whoever she is. Emily, sit tight. We're scrolling on. But I personally, good on her for having the figure to wear those hot pants, but she might as well have just worn them and nothing else. Well, obviously something to cover her tatas, but all this other shit, just look at her in the hot pants. Would have been a great little outfit. But no, all this, she's stepping on here, on this one. She's wearing those horrible old chunky black shoes that she wore to some dance at school in grade 10. It's all wrong, man. What's she done with her hair? It looks like steel wool. Or a big plait of steel wool.
Oh, she's a musician.
Okay, what does she sing?
Yeah, she's got a I Can't Breathe. I would assume this would have something to do with
George Floyd.
Iraq, maybe?
No, George Floyd. That was the...
Should we listen? Oh, here we go. Got a good beat to it, I can't breathe.
I don't think Finn realises none of us can hear it except for him.
Good. I don't care. No, it's not even going up there. There was nothing to it anyway.
Okay. All right, here we go. Emily, here's your chance. Oh, God, who the hell is this youngster? Look at that plunging neckline.
God damn. Can you zoom in a bit? No, I'm just kidding.
That's as far as it'll go. I tried to get it for her head because it's actually a bit of a long distance shot. Look at that with her. But see, I reckon that carpet is pink, I'm telling you. What's going on here? It's kind of like a slutty wedding dress. It's like I'm wearing the fluffy, flouncy skirt for the wedding, but I'm going to get the girls out fully so I look like a little tart. That's what I think's going on there. But I also, if I could wear that, I would. I'd wear it every day. If I could wear that thing, I would wear it every single day because it takes someone pretty special to pull that frock off.
I don't know who that is. She's got a very bland face, though.
Yeah, she looks...
Is it Captain Marvel? Is that who it is?
She looks kind of jacked off. She doesn't look happy to be there.
Yeah, what's her face? Captain Marvel.
Can't zoom in any further, too. Nobody in chat's got a clue.
Oh, Brie Larson. Is it Brie Larson?
Who says Brie Larson?
No, I'm saying that because bland face.
Oh.
Like no personality or anything to it.
Maria Bakalova.
I like the sound of the name, but I have no idea who that is. Resting bitch face.
Moving right along. Okay, who's this? Now, she actually looks familiar, but I don't know what her name is. Yeah, and I'm going to feel stupid when I do. She's gone for a very retro-y I'm sorry, but if you're going to try and pull off that style with that neckline and waistband, you've got to wear a cheeky kitten heel. You don't pair it with those stilettos. Never, never. If you're going to go retro, a cheeky little kitten heel or knee-high boots. Nothing else.
Ooh, Slavic. Nice. I like it.
And look at Emily. Yeah, I know. But her face does actually look really familiar. It is Olivia Colman. She's in a TV. She must be in a TV show or something I've been watching. Hang on. I don't know her from a bar of soap, but her picture's familiar, her face. The favourite Tyrannosaurus.
She's in The Crown.
Oh, The Crown. She's the woman who plays the Queen in the second half of The Crown. Yes.
I've not seen past one episode.
Oh, loved it. Loved it. No, genuinely. There's a woman who plays Queen Elizabeth in her younger years, and then she takes over in the sort of middle age onwards years.
Ah.
Yeah, but there you go. You learn something new. But look, Olivia, I love the retro stuff. Bring it on, but you don't wear it with stilettos, knee-high boots, or kitten heels. Nothing else. Oh, okay. Who's this? Emily, you're up.
Lay off the fucking eye makeup. God damn, woman.
God, I haven't made you even notice that. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red tonight. A lot of red. She was brilliant, Mel.
Not noticed the eyes. What's with all the fucking purple? God damn.
This is
fucking ring.
This is red. The dress is red. Are you talking about the purple eyes and the purple?
Yeah. Purple eyes.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's got a bit of an amethyst happening there, showing off a bit of leg. Who is this woman? She looks like she's sucking on a grape too.
Yeah, like a ghost drop or something.
Mel says mutton. All of her back teeth have been pulled for her thin face. Mutton dressed as lamb. None of us know. Yeah, see, Emily hasn't watched. None of us. This is great. I love that none of us know who the fuck any of these people are.
Should we know now? Like, are they relevant to life in any fucking way?
I'm just going to scroll. Angela Bassett.
No idea who that is.
No. I'm going to scroll down and find someone we know, and we're going to I love this girl. I don't like her outfit at all, but oh my God, I love her so much, and I love her husband.
Oh, she's an American Horror Story, that lady.
Hey?
The set lady.
Look how tiny
she is in American Horror Story.
Ah, okay. This dress is heavily sequined. I'm not liking it, and she's tiny, teeny tiny, but I love her. See if Emily knows who this is. And I will give a clue. This girl's actually but you're talking about the previous person, not this one. Oh, Emily doesn't know. So this girl's actually English, and she was in The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio, and she's married to the lead singer of a very big band in the UK called Mumford & Sons. Her husband is...
I've heard of those guys.
The lead singer, Marcus Mumford. And the only reason I know really who she is is because I kind of dug Mumford & Sons. But, well, I liked her in Gatsby. It's Carey Mulligan. No one was going to get it. So let's move on from Carey. I love her. All right. We're still trying to find... We don't...
What the fuck is that?
That's demonic. And look at the plunging. And then this little cutout thing again. It's why? No. That's Vanessa Kirby. I'm just trying to find one for Emily. Oh, good. Who's this rooster? Safari suit with a belt. It's like It's a safari suit jumpsuit.
I have
He
no
should
idea what that
he should team up with the chick out of The Crown in the retro frock. That is Lakeith Stanfield. I can't tell who anyone is with the masks on.
Oh, they're wearing the mask in the photos. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh my God, he's got
yeah.
gold Crocs.
That's how you know this guy's legit.
He's got gold Crocs, possibly with socks. Can't quite tell. Look at his little blingy Percy thing. He looks kind of familiar. The hair and the glasses look familiar to me, but I don't know. Does Emily know this rooster?
No, she just says, "Oh my fucking God."
Gold Crocs, I know. They've made my night. See, aren't you glad we kept scrolling? All right, that is Questlove. Okay. No fucking idea. All right, here we go. Now, this is for Emily, nobody else, and she will get this. And there's more purple, and the top of it is disgusting, in my opinion. Emily, over to you, baby girl. I think that was for Gold Croc Dude, so we're going to hang in there. You'll get this one, Emily. You will. She's America's sweetheart, or she's like an American. Yes. Tom Hanks. No. Emily got it. She got it. It's Glenn Close.
I've never heard that name before, but I've definitely seen it.
Glenn Close. Glenn Close. Sorry, not Close. I don't like her beaded purple. Oh, she's got purple gloves too. No. Oh no.
Is there a trend? Why are they all wearing the same fucking color? What the fuck?
She's got satin.
What's going on?
She's got satin leggings on. Glenn, what are you doing? So we are going to go to the last. I will stop on a famousy person, and it'll be on for everyone except for me. I won't play, and whoever gets it first wins our first ever Oscars fashions game. Are you ready, Finn?
And providing it's on next year, we will be back next year with the same game.
We will, and we'll still have no fucking idea who anyone is. Here we go. No. I've got to pick someone that's so ridiculously... Oh, yes, this couple. Name this couple.
That's clearly Ali G and Orange Head.
You've got to
Actually, he actually looks like Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I know he's changed. He's not looking his usual Borat self, is he?
Isla Fisher that's married to him?
Yes. Well done, Finn and Menace. Oh, Mel. Mel named them first. The couple. Mel wins the first ever Oscars fashion and who the fuck are they guessing game. Woo! Go Mel. Go Mel. Go Melbourne. And how cool, we had a bit of an Aussie in there at the end. A bit of Isla Fisher. Let's see what Isla looks like. She's usually looking pretty gorge. She usually pulls off frocks. Oh, I like that she's in black because nobody else was. Yep, you can't go past it. You can't go past a little black dress. And Sasha is looking great as well in his brown. He wore brown to town. They're a great couple. So there you go, mate. I saw you yawning through it, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a game you're going to be like, hey, can we play that again? At least I came up with something.
Maybe next year. We'll see what the ratings are like.
So to wrap up the show this evening, we've covered all the major news stories from around the world. We've had the return of George W. Bush with his new book containing his own artwork. Called I Like to Paint Bushes. Then we moved over to New Zealand where someone from the Cook Islands, where there's absolutely no COVID-19, broke out of quarantine and flew, and quel horreur, the world was horrified that the virus would be spreading again, but it turns out he came from a place with no COVID, so there's fuck all chance of that happening. Meanwhile, up in Queensland, workers on trains were caught on CCTV playing with themselves. Another major scandal in Australia today. And, of course, we ended with that fabulous look at the Oscars fashions from the week that was, with Mel Mel winning the inaugural Who the Fuck Is That Oscars game.
Round of applause to Mel Mel. Cheers. You get free sponsorship of Red Bull, Mel Mel. For life.
Great. Cleaning a house. Great show, says Menace Media Network. Totally digging the vibes. Good to have you with us, Menace Media Network. We are the smallest Friday night entertainment show on YouTube, but we have a small but passionate cult following, and it's great to have you here.
Yeah. Love you all. Thanks for joining in. Are we going to be back next week? Is this going to be a regular? What are we doing here?
I've got reviews. Yeah, Friday nights can be a bit tricky for me, but
same.
We'll just we'll just see how we go. Although Saturday night is becoming my firm favourite for a party night, because Friday night I'm like, busy day at work. I just like to wind down. Saturday night's when I'm like, because I don't work on Mondays, so Saturday night is party night in my neck of the woods. Finn, always a pleasure. I'm glad that we managed to end up going live after 45 minutes of tweaking equipment.
Fucking hell. Every time.
Got great votes from Emily, says best morning show ever.
I guess we are a morning show for some people. Yeah, fucking hell. We've made it. We've made it to the top echelon of morning TV. Doesn't get better than this.
Should we look in our diaries and see if we can tentatively book next Friday for another fabulous morning show?
We can definitely try. I may have something coming up though. We'll see. I don't know when the start.
I'm not 100% sure, but your people can speak to my people. We'll work something out.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. And
Karen, thank you. Good to have you here.
Friday between 5 p.m. and 12 p.m. Somewhere in that range will be on. So make sure you're on time, everyone.
Don't be late. Just because we are doesn't mean you can be. Enjoy your weekends, beautiful people.
Love you all.
See ya.
Boom, boom. All right.
Stay groovy.